Hey guys, come with me to my first cruise and to see if Royal Caribbean is lame or not. Alright, day 2 and we arrived in Nassau, Bahamas. Me and my man got up pretty early even though we was turned up last night. I put on my bathing suit I got from Italy and put on my shawl. And you know I gotta do a little morning turn up because we in Bahamas. Ay. And you know I have to pose for the camera because I'm that girl. Well, after we was ready, we went and got some breakfast. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Them hash browns are really good though. We got off the boat and arrived in the port area, and y'all, this area overstimulated me. They kept yelling at me to buy a coconut. I don't want no coconut. But we were able to find an excursion for $75. But mind you, we had to ride like 30 minutes out to a different island. But it was so beautiful. Look at that. And you know, the excursion included feeding the pigs, but I know sometimes they be having sand fleas, and I got tore up by some sand fleas. And y'all, the water was so blue. It was so clear, like the clearest beach I've ever seen. So we were able to try some of the local food. Listen, hear me out, y'all. The plantains were good, the fish was really good, and the slaw was really good, but that was the driest rice I ever had in my life. And after that, we hopped back on the boat and we tried to look for some sea turtles, but I didn't get no footage of that. And here is the ride back. I just wanted to show you how clear the water was. Like, it looked like juice. Hawaiian punch, actually. And then we got back on the boat and explored some more. Here's an arcade, and they also have a burger spot called Johnny Rockets. We didn't go in there, but it was packed, so it might be good. And then there's my Hugo Spritz, and I'm a Hugo Spritz girl. Anybody ask you what my favorite drink is? A Hugo Spritz. But later on that night, me and my man, we went to the dining room and got our meal. We had some bread, and I got me chicken parmesan. It was okay, and he got him a steak. And then we had a little fun, like the wave the napkin, and they did a little performance for us. It was so cute. And here is where the turn up began. My man, he bought a little cigar. I was like, what the hell? How do I use this? But after that, we did karaoke, and y'all, they were turning up, and so was I. And y'all, it was like 3 hours before my man's birthday, so we really turned up, and I unfortunately didn't record anything else that night.